So we really out here contradicting ourselves and not honoring the spirit within us anymore. And I really want y'all to know today the conversation is going to get heated, but if it don't fly, you can fly on by. And if the shoe fits, sis, you really gotta quit. Seriously. Stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another Your Life's Blueprint. My name is Janice, and today I am talking about the contradictory words, phrases, etc., that we say to ourselves and that we say to other people versus what we really actually do in our real lives. And I'm talking specifically about offering and or withholding help and assistance and other things that we may need. How can we really be out here crying out for help and vindication for being wronged or whatever, amongst other things you feel like you're owed from people, but yet you withhold your resources, time, and other things from other people? Somebody please tell me how that works. And if it works for you, let us all know how that works in the comment section. You feel wronged, so because you haven't been vindicated yet, you withhold helping out, or you withhold pouring out your resources, your times, your gifts, and everything else. But then you expect like positivity. And I just want to know, like, which divine creator like told y'all that that's how it works? That you say, I need, or I want, I need help, I need X, Y, and Z, help in whatever form that may be. But yet, you withhold your time from the very person that you're asking for help from, when they just might need an ear, they just might need somebody to talk to. Or you're withholding resources that you may have, whether that may be something as small as giving somebody a ride, or resources as letting somebody sleep on your couch for a night, but yet you need something and you don't give. Like, how does that work? Somebody please, because I'm so confused. I really am confused. Like, how does that work? How are we seriously out here saying, I need help, I need so much help, but yet I'm not going to give anybody anything because I don't have anything to give. But yet, yes, you do. But yet, yes, you do. But you refuse to see it and or believe in it, agree with it, or whatever you made up because you feel like you're owed so much. Or what's worse is that we hold on to pride because we've been wronged. And then we have a person who wronged us, who is in need, in trouble, maybe struggling, and we know this. But because we haven't been vindicated for what we were wronged for, we continue to withhold that same help and or resources or time that we have that we know that they need. Y'all, what we doing? What we doing? And who needs to call YLB and get some assistance and talk about themselves? And honestly, if that is where you are, it's okay. But I'm here to tell you that the divine creator of the universe, the immense universe that we are speckles a part of and in, y'all really think that's how he wanted it to go? Y'all really think, especially women, y'all, I hold us to a higher degree because of the power that we have in us. But do y'all really think that is how he intended for his galaxy of human race people, the whole thing to work? I need you, I'm not going to give you what I need. Like, y'all, no. If someone wrongs you, what if you never get the vindication that you are waiting on? What if you never get the apology that you're waiting on? You just gonna keep sitting there? Well, I'm not mad. I'm not. What are you then? What do you call all of that energy? What do you call that? If it is not anger, what is it? Because it don't look like humility. It don't look like respect. It don't look like a lack of pride. It looks like something else to me. It looks like something else to me. My undone baby hair. That's what it looks like to me. Nothingness. What are we doing? Why would you withhold any type of good that comes to that you have? Prime example, I just let somebody very, very close to me come in and move in with me. They were getting out of a very difficult situation and they needed somewhere to stay. I said, of course, I will open up my door to you. I have room. I have cleared it with my fiance. It's all good. Let's do this. Move in. And not only that, him and I agreed that we would help this young lady get on her feet. We were going to do what needed to be done in order to get her to a next phase of life. I mean, YLB, like, don't come to the YLB house and not expect, like, to go to another level. Unfortunately, she had other plans. When she got here, she got distracted and she met somebody and left the YLB house to go be with him. And here's the thing where I kind of felt disrespected was you came here to be assisted through life. You had some stuff that you needed to talk through, but that wasn't important to you. You went on and you did X, Y, and Z. We talked her through it. We tried to convince her not to. We spent countless hours. Long story short, her plan backfired. She moved in with the other person. It did not go as planned. She was there 5 days, y'all. 5 days. And on day 5, she was calling back, not having nowhere to go. They got into it, and here I am back in the same position. What did I do? I went and got her. But guess what I also did? Because I also believe in not being stepped on anymore. If you see my other videos, we talk about honoring ourselves. And so, like I said, because I gave her countless hours of conversation and talk on, this is probably not the best plan for your life at this time. I told her, I'm going to come and get you because you're in harm's way, but I'm also going to figure out how you can get back to where you came from originally. I'm going to figure out a way that I can get you back there safely, securely. I'm not just going to throw you to the wolves, but in order for me to honor myself, you disrespected my home, and so you cannot stay here anymore. Y'all, let me tell y'all, she had an attitude. She was mad at me. Mind you, when she was first here, it was whatever you need. What do you want? What do you need? We will get it for you. Just be comfortable. Just take time to meditate. Do what you need to do. Hey, let's work through this. Let's talk through this. Y'all, everything was on a platter. We just need... But sometimes people are not in the place where their mouth matches their actions. It's two different things. And so that's what I'm saying. We cannot be out here walking contradictions. The girl took my cell phone. She sent the boy a message implying that I felt a way about the boy off of my phone. Meaning when the boy received the text message from me, but she did it, he interpreted as I sent him this message saying X, Y, and Z. And she's still staying with me. And I'm looking at this situation like, you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. You're deceptive. And you had an attitude when after I came and got you out of harm's way, an hour away, randomly, out of the blue. And then, let's just add a cherry on top. So not only was I completely through with the situation, I had to check myself. Because I still wanted everything that I did regarding this process to be done in love and in order. Because no matter how much my flesh wants to rise up, and side note, I'm noticing that is way easier for me to push my flesh down when I'm living in a meditative state, when I'm eating the right foods, when I'm feeding my body the right things, when I'm feeding my soul the right things. It's way easier for that flesh to because I'm telling you, your girl was on 10 with the attitude. Your girl was on 10, but I was also on love, and that love was on like I ain't gonna say 100, but she was up there, and love conquered it. I got her ticket. I gave her love. I went to the gas station. I got her plenty of snacks for the road. I put a couple dollars, in her purse. And I said, here you go. I'm going to send you on your way in love. And I'm going to do it the right way. even though, in spite of. And to this day, I will still support her. I will still honor her. I will still encourage her. But my thing with sending her back home was that, see, I can't do the disrespect where I lay my head. I can't do the deceit and the undercover intentions where I lay my head. Because, see, I have children here and spirits, no. So, nah. But I still love you and I will do it in love and all of that. But what I'm trying to imply is that we cannot be out here saying, I am love, I am light, I want the best for myself and everyone else, but yet our actions are completely different. Our thought process is completely different than the words that we are saying. Here's the thing, people. If you are not in that place where you are able to look over and look past and love in spite of, don't say it. It's that simple. Don't say it. And it's okay. Be okay with where you are if that's where you are. And if you intend to change, say, I'm working on it. I'm getting there. But you didn't just become love and light and yet you still out here walking, being a contradiction, withholding goodness, love, light, peace, anything from anybody. Like, we're not going to do that. Because, see, I'm not the smartest. And so that's confusing to people like me. To people like me, I need everything to kind of be straight up and down and I need it to match. Meaning, if you say, this is my heart, I love people, I have a heart for people. If you say, I forgave her a long time ago, then that needs to show up in your actions. That needs to show up in your deeds. That needs to show up in your heart. What does your heart say? Truly. Yes. I know a lot of grown women who struggle with this, feeling like somebody has wronged them. And then I went out my way. I tried. I extended an olive branch. But what was your heart saying when you did that? What were your intentions to try to make it right and get it back? What were your intentions, or did you do it out of your heart? Because there's a difference. Everything that you do, the universe knows. God knows. The Creator knows. He knows you. He knows you better than you know yourself. He knows your intentions weren't pure when you did that. He knows that you did it so that you can get a different result. He knows that you went about that in order to get that and not just because that is my heart and that's what I wanted to do. So I ask you, if it is not on your heart to be nice, kind, loving, etc., 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 why are you doing it? Are you doing something for the wrong reason? Check that. Are you not doing something for the wrong reason? Well, I just feel that, y'all, what if you never get the vindication, vengeance, apology that you feel like you deserve? What if that person passes on that you feel that has wronged you? Then what? Well, I'll be over it then, but you wasted all that time not being over it, or whatever you call it, because you call it forgiveness, but really, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Your forgiveness should not be contingent upon somebody else's actions. Just like everything else in your life. You're moving on and moving forward. Well, I'm still moving on. I'm just not gonna. No, that's not called moving on. That's called holding on to something. I just don't. That's not moving on. We have to get to a place where our actions are not contingent upon somebody else's action. That's called a reaction. No, I'm going to do this because this is on my heart to do this. This is on my heart to do this. I've been thinking about it. I've prayed on it. And I really feel like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Even though she wasn't there for me, I see her struggling. I know that she's struggling. Although I may not have everything that she needs, the resources, I'm just sending her a text and let her know, hey, I'm thinking about you, I'm praying about you. And that's it. And if you're not, don't do that. But I would sincerely ask you to check your heart. If you as a woman see another woman struggling, and because y'all have history, you refuse and or withhold your help, you ain't no good than the forgiveness that you harboring in your heart for her. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Forgive and move on. You can't sit here and tell me that you're a person of love, light, integrity of God, but yet my pride will not allow me to. Or you can be in that spot and that's okay. But that's what she's here for too, sis. We'll talk about it. What is your heart saying? What is your heart saying? Does your heart and your words that come out of your mouth match up? Do you recognize you when you look in the mirror? And do you love her? That we cannot withhold any type of anything that we have that God has blessed us with in the form of resources, education, time, support, a text message, y'all. Like, hey, I seen you was going through X, Y, and Z on Facebook. Just letting you know I'm praying for you. Keep it moving. We don't even have to discuss whatever the situation is, but it's just so that you know, here's where I am and I'm keeping it moving. We don't even have to go there. Let's start extending love, real love, genuine love. Because guess what? When you're going through something, you're going to want the same thing. You're going to want somebody to be genuine to you, that genuinely cares and says, "Here, hey, I'm here for you. Hey, what do you need? I care for you." And you wouldn't want anybody else reaching out to you while you were down and didn't genuinely mean it. So let's be that. Let's also be in the place where we understand that, hey, if you are in a position where you're down and out and maybe struggling in an area and you know something that may be able to help somebody else, but y'all got issues, please don't withhold that information that may help them and save them, especially if it's something that's life-changing. I'm dealing with someone right now who has that type of situation where because they have, she was wronged terribly by this person. And so, well, I don't know if I should tell her. I shouldn't, I don't know. It's not about us. That's what we keep on forgetting. Like, who told us that we are to write out our life and that we have the power and or control and or authority to dictate who we don't do and don't help, who we do and don't like. God got us. We don't have ourselves. We're not even our own. Who told you that you owned you? Who told you? So if we don't own our own bodies and our own self, why are we out here saying, nope, I'm not going to do that? Who didn't say that God's not dealing with them himself? And who told you that your vindication, vengeance, or whatever you feel like you deserve is going to be bigger, better, stronger than the God of the universe that you keep saying that you're trying to honor and serve? Having said that, get over it. It's not up to us to get them back. It's not up to us to withhold our forgiveness. My good girlfriend, she told me, she said, forgiveness is not ours to keep. It's not ours to hold on to. It's not. Forgive them and love them in spite of and push forward. Don't get stepped on. But I'm telling y'all, withholding stuff because of pride and petty, careless, y'all, we are specks. When you understand how small we are in the entire cataclysm of the universe, your problems seem way smaller. Humble yourself. I'm not saying not believe in yourself or not look at yourself like you're big or none of that. What I am saying to all of us today is that, y'all, our problems are so minute, small, tiny, especially stuff that we bicker over. Let some of that stuff go. Y'all, holding on to it shows up in other areas of your body. Stress shows up in other areas of your body. It manifests when it's not dealt with in the mental body, in the energy body, in the energy center. It will show up in your physical body in the form of aches, ailments, pains, arthritis. It'll show up back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, headaches. It'll show up. Bad enough we all not eating the right food. And then on top of that, we got toxic unforgiveness, bitterness, resentment. I'm good. God loves me. All I have is Jesus. But yet all of that on the inside, you got hate, jealousy, envy, spite. Let's fix it. You cannot. Don't even waste your own time. You want to be free flowing. You want to be loved. You want to be liked or not. And that's okay too. If you don't, I would say call me or don't even watch these videos. But you want to be free flowing. You want to be open. You want to live a life where you don't have to guesstimate around people when you go around people. You want to be able to walk in a room and they can feel your energy of love. Not your compacted energy of, I don't know if they like me, or I don't know if I should go around. Well, I'm going to just go in there. Just like all of that. It's like guck. In your body. You don't want it. Talk through your problems. There is nothing wrong with saying, hey, so-and-so, I know we haven't talked in 2 years, 3 months. I know we haven't talked, but I feel like I'm ready to talk about it. I really want to move on. Can we talk? Can we go get some coffee? Change the environment up that y'all go in and talk. Don't be in the same environment that y'all usually in. Change the environment up. Hey, can we talk? If you feel that you're in a place to truly take full accountability, I said full accountability for your actions and whatever happened in the relationship, then do that. And whether the person acknowledges and takes accountability or not, that's on them. That's not even up to you to decide, because you reached out to them saying, hey, this is where I am. And they agreed. So again, whether they are in the place to receive it, eat it up, shove it up their butt, or whatever they want to do with it, is up to them. But for you, hey, this is where I am, and I just want to get this off my chest. I want to apologize sincerely, and I want to move on. Whether they want to be best friends or not, and all of that is not even up to you, and it has nothing to do with you. Clean your energy. Change the environment. Clean your energy so that you are free flowing, so that you can let that go, so that you are able to move forward. And if you are truly saying you forgave somebody, then you should be able to love them, hug them and love them and move on. There are some, strange situations, but for the most part, for our ladies that kind of have bickering problems or whatever other issues, that are small, mundane, minute cares of this world, y'all, we have a bigger mission. Y'all, we have a huge mission. God needs us to be praying for this entire world, the galaxy, the universe that he has created in love. Each and every intricate part of it, including us. With my unlaid baby hair, is ordained, dictated, known, and loved by God, the creator of the universe, y'all. Hear me out. He loves us. He loves you. He loves me. He loves each and every one of us. He loves that person that you so mad at. He loves all of us. We are his creation. We are all connected. It's stuff so much bigger, way bigger to deal with. Way bigger. And we had this talk before in one of my other videos. I am imploring on each and every one of us today. Call somebody that you haven't talked to. Text them. Hey, I love you. I'm thinking about you. Talk to you later. Hey, I love you. I'm thinking about you. Hey, I know we haven't talked in a long time. I'm just saying, hey, how you doing? Just reaching out. I'm sorry for what I did to you, because we don't all deserve apologies all the time. We have some apologies that we need to give out as well. We have some apologies that we have withheld, and we know we have withheld, and some of us have even turned it on the other person. We got some work to do. And especially if you know you did that, you really need to be calling me. Call me. Not so that I can get you, so that we can talk through that and see what even made you do that, and or think that that was appropriate, whether that was at the time or what. Call me. Call me. Because I'm going to love on you, and I'm going to help you get through it. We all we got. Women are powerful, ladies and gentlemen. We are powerful. We are strong. We are God's just most blessed creation. I don't know if I should say that, but y'all, we have the gateway and portal to life. Nothing else can do what we do. Why aren't men able to bring life and create life into this world? When God wanted to descend and come to earth in the form of a human in flesh, he found a woman. Y'all, we got so many bigger fish to fry. Holding on to our little anger and our little bickers and disputes between each other just takes away from our positive, powerful energy that we have, that we could be bringing together in order to cultivate something like this world has never seen. Let it go, sis. Let it go. Any hurt, pain, past or present, let it go. Forgive them in your own will. Forgive them in your own self without even requiring anything from them. Love them. And you know how you can increase your love for a person is when you pray for them. And I don't mean, oh God, help. I don't mean that. Get on your knees. Let that be the first time you get on your knees and you pray for somebody other than yourself. You pray for a situation outside of your own self. Or not. But all I'm saying is, like, the power that I know that God has given unto each of us, and if we collectively pull that pure, genuine, unprideful, I'm not looking for anything in return, humble love, y'all, or not, because it's easier to like hold a grudge. Is easier. It's more fun. Like, enjoy that. When my fiance gets on my nerve and he know he getting on my nerve, I be like, enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Cause enjoy yourself. That's all I got for you. Enjoy yourself. I hope you're having fun. Like holding on to something. Cause she said it. Enjoy yourself. Have fun with that. It's so much fun up here on a higher, different vibration. It's so much fun, like, not having any real concerns, fear about a person being mad at me. It's so much fun floating with God and the divine creator. It's peaceful. It's peaceful. Truly peaceful. Well, I have peace too. Okay. Let's love each other, y'all. Be love, be light. When you see somebody and when you see especially a woman and she all natural and she rocking her natural look, tell her you like it. If you like it. Girl, I see you doing your thing. You never know how that could like just blossom the lady. Don't withhold anything, especially if you have love. Don't withhold it. Don't be scared to let it out. Let it ring. Let it ring. Be love. Be light. Be light as in light of the sun. And light as in weight. Be light. I mean, I'm kind of... I'm light in my energy body. I say that. I'm light in my energy body. She's light. The physical, though, we gonna work on that. I got my waist train on right now. Your girl can't even breathe all the way. But let's be light, y'all. Let's light in all forms. The sun is light. We are called to be like him. We are called to love like him. He was love. He encompassed and embodied love. Let us be that. Let us be that. Let me know if there's somebody that you're thinking about that you might need to reach out to. If you're a little bit hesitant to do it, call me. We'll talk about it. Get you a quick little 30-minute phone call. We'll talk about it real quick. And bless God. Hallelujah. Amen.